What's up, you guys? Carlos Toro here of FightfulBoxing.com. We're going to do something a little different now. We're in 2019. Each month, I'm going to do a little article and then an ensuing video highlighting what to expect and what to watch out for in the month for big boxing fights. And we're going to start with January 2019. Obviously, the big fight for this month is Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner. We've done plenty of coverage of that fight, talking to the likes of Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner, Marcus Brown and Badu Jack, all competing on the pay-per-view card and big title fights. But that's not the only fight that's taking place on January 2019. You can head over to Fightful.com and FightfulBoxing.com, and we got you covered. Lots of big fights here, starting later tonight, actually, at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. The first PBC card on a Fox platform in 2019. This one's going to be on Fox Sports 1. It's going to be the main event of Jose Uzcategui versus Caleb Plant for the IBF Super Middleweight title. And then on the prelim show, which starts at 6:30 Eastern, Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Giovanni Delgado in a super featherweight bout. It's going to be Rigondeaux's first fight since losing to Vasily Lomachenko on ESPN at Madison Square Garden back in 2017. And then we don't even have to wait for a full week before we get a couple of big cards in New York at the Turning Stone Resort in Verona, New York. An ESPN Plus card, we got Brian Jennings versus Oscar Rivas and Shakur Stevenson all in action. At the Hulu Theater, we got Demetrius Andrade versus Artur Akavov for the WBO middleweight title. Amanda Serrano versus Eva Vorberger for the WBO female super flyweight title, and TJ Doheny versus Ryohei Takahashi for the super bantamweight title of the IBF. Those three world title fights are going to be streamed on the Zone on January 18. It's going to be the first The Zone card of 2019, the first of two The Zone cards this month alone. And then we have at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on Showtime pay-per-view, Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner, and also Jack versus Brown for the interim WBA light heavyweight title. It's going to be a quadruple header of fights, as we also got Raushi Warren versus Nordin Ubali for the Bacon WBC bantamweight title, and Jack Tapora versus Hugo Ruiz for the interim WBA featherweight title. And lastly, three cards in New York, Texas, and California. One of them on Fox, Keith Thurman versus Josecito Lopez for the WBA super version of the welterweight title at the Barclays Center. Also on January 26th, at the Toyota Center, we got Jaime Munguia versus Takeshi Inoue for the WBO junior middleweight title on the Zone. And then lastly, on January 31, the first boxing card in the new deal between Roy Jones Jr. Boxing Promotions and UFC from the Viejas Casino and Resort in Alpine, California. We have the WBO Super Flyweight Final Eliminator between Aston Palite and Jose Chiquito Martinez. The winner of that fight is going to become the mandatory challenger for the WBO Super Flyweight title, which is currently being held by Donny Nietes, who defeated Kazuto Ioka on New Year's Eve in Macau, China. So expect articles and videos such as these at the start of every month. As previously mentioned, we've spoken to Manny Pacquiao, Adrian Broner, Marcus Brown, and Badu Jack, but we also spoke to Joey Spencer, who's going to be fighting on that PBC on FS1 card later tonight. So had a couple of articles for regarding Joey Spencer, who is a talented 154-pound prospect, exciting knockout artist. You can all check that out on the exclusive section of Fightful's boxing page. That's Fightful.com/boxing or Fightfulboxing.com. Let me know what you think about which fights intrigues you the most. Who do you think is going to win between Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner? What are Keith Thurman versus Josecito Lopez? Aston Palite versus Jose Martinez? Demetrius Andrade versus Artur Akavov? And many more fights this month. Leave us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our new Fightful MMA and Boxing channel. Carlos Toro of Fightful.com and FightfulBoxing.com. We're out.